What an amazing privilege to come your way. Are you coming across this channel for the first time? Or you have also watched any of our videos and you are yet to subscribe? Kindly bang on the subscribe button just below the video and also the bell beside it, so as to receive an alert when subsequent videos are being released. Today I would like to continue with five things to look out for before entering a relationship. In part 1 of this video, I was able to establish 2 of it. Number 1 is veneration, number 2 is virtue. Veneration means regard, respect, fear. And we're able to establish the fact that a man who does not fear God is a monster. So when you go into a relationship with such a man or a woman who does not fear God, you have entered a relationship with a monster. So when the person maltreats you, you should know what you have gone for. And that you must never agree to go into a relationship with a man or a woman who does not have a superior authority over him, who is not subjected to any authority that can correct him, that can be reported to when he misbehaves. Then such a man or a woman is dangerous to go into a relationship with. So today I'll be establishing the third one, which is vision. Vision is simply the picture of a man's future. It is simply the picture of a man's future. A visionless man is simply a blind man. So as a lady, when you go into a relationship with a visionless guy, regardless of your sight, regardless of the intensity of your sight, always know that both of you will soon end up in the dungeon of purposelessness very soon. So as a guy, if you go into a relationship with a lady who is visionless, who is blind, you must expect that such a lady will add to the blurriness of your vision, will ensure that your visions become blur and dim. Because I can't imagine a man or a woman, because this talk to guys most, I can't expect a man or a woman to be visionless. Regardless of the excuse, there's no excuse. You must have at least a raw picture of your future. Because if you go into a relationship with a man or a woman who all he thinks about is today, not tomorrow, who all he's concerned about is today, not tomorrow, such a person, his or her future is not guaranteed. And when the future of your spouse is not guaranteed, there's high probability that yours too is not guaranteed. So ensure that you yourself as a person carries vision, and ensure that you go into a relationship with a man or a woman who has vision. And I must bring this balance. It is a thing to both have vision. It is another thing to know how to unify your vision. When both of you have visions, when you go into a relationship, ensure that you tender your vision, both of you, table it, assess it, unify it, see the way to work together to avoid clashes in the future. So you see the way that both visions can work together and can be managed to ensure that the two visions come to pass. It's very, very important, or else clashes of vision is waiting for both of you in the future. Or you are like, as a lady, this is what the Bible says, that I'm meant to be an helpmate, a supporter to the vision of my husband. It is good, but can I tell you 2 things? Number 1 thing is that in few cases, the lady herself used to be the visionaire. The lady herself used to be the one that carries the vision. Sometimes men are wholly supporters of that vision. In some cases. But in many cases, like they used to say that we are meant to be helpmates. Let me tell you something. You must understand that a vision is a compendium of many other visions. A vision is simply the compendium of many other visions. So as a man or as a woman, when you come into a vision, you must understand that your assignment, your duty is to search out and look for your own fraction of the vision. You must understand how to look for the fraction of the vision that is yours. The one that you are meant to sit down with and achieve. So when you just walk into a vision, trying to support the vision or being an helpmate to the visionaire does not only mean your presence, it's more than your presence. It is wisdom to look for the fraction of your vision, the fraction of the vision that is marked and predestinated for you, so as much as not to be useless. So when you locate your own fraction of the vision, then you sit down with it and ensure that you fulfill it. By that, you are supporting. But if you only sit down and it's only title that you are carrying, then God will hold you responsible. Supporting the vision does not mean you sit down. The supporting the vision does not mean you must always be present. It means that you find out the fraction of the vision that is predestinated for you and you fulfill it. So I want to believe that I've been able to establish a few things about this number 3. So in the subsequent video, I'll be speaking about the remaining 2 things to look out for. But don't forget this, that before you enter into a relationship with the guy or the lady, vision is very important. Don't go for a physically sane man, but spiritually blind man. And when you talk about the vision, you are talking about insight, you are talking about foresight, you are talking about oversight. Today I'm not going to talk about that. So when you're talking about vision, you're talking about these 3 things. You must marry a man who can see the future, foresight. You must marry a man who can see insight, see deep. And a man who can overview, who can inspect, review how far they have been able to achieve the vision. That one is not for today. So the next video I'll be speaking about the remaining 2. In case this has been a blessing to you and you are still yet to subscribe, kindly bang on the subscribe button just below the video and also the bell beside it so as to receive an alert when the next video is being released. Thank you so much. God bless you.